KO54. It's my pleasure, but your open trunk. It's closed now, then let's go. And we are going insanely fast, at walking pace along the road. Why that? Not because of slippery roads, but because one of those lazy bastards didn't clear his roof from the snow. I guess he needed to brake, those loads of snow came down onto the windshield, and now the wipers can't clear their weight. That is why you'll learn to clear your entire car of stuff when going for a trip in driving school. The driver in the red car could certainly see us, but somehow assumed that we would stop behind the van? Or did the driver solely watch for the van and decided to move out since the van left the road? I don't know, there are many mysteries around here which make me indecisive if this here was a matter of simple ignorance or not properly watching traffic. Impatience, of course we need to show that. Since you know the rules, say it with me. Truck must be overtaken, turn lane or not.
Ja, warum auch nicht, ne?
Right of way, never heard of it. Sounds like the name of a music band. And our man here seems to be listening to their tracks already. So, this dashcam has a good picture, but a shitty GPS module. The GPS speed is wrong, so here's the actual one. I keep saying, over 50% of all owners of a driving license should not be allowed to drive. This here's clearly one of them. He seems to be thinking indicating your direction is enough, taking any look at traffic not required. Why do those people think every car has mirrors for? Something less critical but still bad, people who don't know about that stuff with white and yellow markings. This guy passing on the turn lane and squeezing back into our lane tightly. Thanks a lot. But we even got critical footage with that. Roadworks and ending lanes seem to be too much for some people. The left lane ends soon, shown by many signs beforehand. And while you're supposed to use the lane until the end and then zip into another lane, it would be a better idea to not do it so late that you almost crash into the barriers. Impatience doesn't know any limits, people must always get as far ahead as possible. How are your delivery people driving in your country? Here it's pretty common that they are driving like the last jerks. That's what comes with one of the most stressful jobs ever that barely pays for a living. I have been doing this job, and despite their questionable driving, those people got my sympathies. Gate at a railroad crossing. Gates open, so screw the light, pedal to the metal, YOLO! And YOLO the second. Tell me guys, how are such crossings regulated in your country? What you see here should be pretty obvious. Even though the gates are opening, the lights remain red for a moment, and as long as the red light is on, it's a red light run, completely the same as if you drove over an intersection. So why to risk a big ass fine for not even 3 seconds? I mean, we all know how oblivious drivers are in traffic, and I am accusing this one here that he didn't even check if the car behind him is not a squad car. Many people have acted similarly to this guy and then put on the surprised Pikachu face when only seconds later some flashy blue lights appeared right behind them. So that was a bit of somewhat believable impatience, but on fast roads with oncoming traffic? That is the ridiculous level of impatience. Same thing here, and doing it with a trailer shows that he is part of those 50+%. And passing in blind corners, stupid as fuck, and I admit that I have also been that stupid as fuck, but I have learned and I am not doing it again. An oncoming turn lane with a double line and a keep out area is also very inviting for passing. Let's get to something completely different for a moment. This clip here is a good example why I really like the way Tesla models have recording cameras to all sides. They are recording this suspicious person here. The guy's checking the next car if the door opens, and since it doesn't, he checks again for any witnesses around and then getting into action with the car to the other side of the recording Tesla. Look at this dirty little criminal, how he's properly preventing to leave fingerprints at the scene. The Tesla owner was handing over the footage to the police, but nothing ever happened because the owner of the car broken into never filed a criminal report. Okay, let's get back on the road, and especially as a rider of a two-wheeled vehicle, impatience is not a very healthy asset to keep going with. Another one of those moments minding our business in our car when running over a goddamn ratchet strap on the road that some truck must have lost. Such a thing has many sharp metallic edges and it can easily damage your tire. After such an incident, you should have it checked, otherwise you can run into issues with it, like the guys here. They are changing their wheel, and in the most dangerous way possible. On a very slim shoulder, on the driver's side, where fast cars pass by very closely. I would not do that. It would really be a better idea to either call a tow truck or keep driving very slowly to a better standing spot. Just like that one here. Sure, you might damage your rim, but wouldn't you agree that your health and life are more valuable than some rim? Health and life is certainly a special topic for the driver of this E46 BMW, completely destructed. Believe it or not, he got out of this wreck with barely a few scratches. It can happen to anyone. Long day at work, driving a long way to the girlfriend, and on the way back, microsleep hit him. But the car managed to keep the Reaper away. That is what cars are for. Losing your ride is bad, but it kept all those various deadly forces away from a delicate sack of flesh. I believe everybody prefers wheels ripped off instead of limbs, and spilled fluids over your spilled blood. And with those words, this episode ends. Here's the playlist for you to pick another episode from, and you can also subscribe and turn that bell thing on, so that you'll get notified about our regular videos, uploading every 2 to 3 days. Come on, do it. I know you'll like it.